Okay, you will go to Pentsuite. You see some option like reconciliation and co. Then click on reconciliation. Then to take you to this place. Then from reconciliation, then pick one account. Like for example, you have your list of account. Let's pick subvention. Then subvention account. Now you click on this place, the all button. The month you want to work on is August, but the previous month is July. Then you click on July so that we can set for August. You submit. Start clicking on July, you submit. Now go to utility. This place from here, this place utility. Then from utility, go to change working month. Immediately you have this, you have confirm working month change from July to 2023. So you be the one to change it to August. Go to change and to bring another information, then July to August. Then you click OK. Then it will take you to the next, to the previous list of account. Then you go to the account you want to work on. For example, you are working on subvention account, which is Jubilee. Then you click log into account. Log into account. You go back to that month at the first thing. You do this for every account that you want to work on. Then go out to that month. Then you see August will appear. Now previously August were in there, so August will appear. Then click on August. That's the new month we are working on. Then go to submit. Sorry, that should not be there. Let's remove it. Good. Go to submit. It will give you already know the check on. You check the account name up. You check for this whether August appear. Then you see the month you are working on. Next step is to now add the cash book. Meanwhile, you must have done the cash book to Pentsuite format. Add the cash book. This is the cash book. Then you upload it. Upload record in Excel. That is the only place you are allowed to do this. Record in Excel. Upload. It take you to this file. Then you choose file. It will take you to where your file for Excel is. You choose file. Make sure you arrange all your file. Now you look at this place. You really want to select where that file is. Like for example, where I arrange all Excel file for Pentsuite are found in desktop. Like that's where I store the files. Then I'll go and search in desktop. Store them in desktop. So I have to search them in desktop. I store them in Anambra solution. Then you open Anambra solution. Sorry. Now you will see where I stored it in cash and reconciliation solution. You click on it, you take it to Pentsuite. That is where I store it. So that's why I'm going through this long process. That's why I store it. That was why I store the Pentsuite file. You can see how I arranged the Pentsuite file from September down. I use numbering so that it will be easy to identify. So all Pentsuite file I have stored for August are in August. So you open, can you see all of them? That is the same way you can install all pencil file in a folder so that it could be easily identified. Now you locate from this pencil cache book I've saved, then locate subvention since main. It's subvention, Jubilee, that's Jubilee Bank. So we are doing Jubilee cache book first. Jubilee cache book, so you call it in. Once you call it, you see it appear here. Next thing is to upload. You upload. Now when you upload, it will appear. Make sure the dates are checked to the current month you are working on. The date is always a major problem that will allow Pentsuite not to work. The date, very important. Then your update, you go to update, you update it. This balance should be the same balance, this expected balance this computer is giving to you should be the same balance on your cache book. Same balance on your cache book. It is cache book balance. Then okay. That is settled. Then you go to statement, bank statement, you call the record in bank statement. Then you are only allowed to use this button, upload record in XZ. Same thing you did in cache book. Then you choose file. We go to where the file is saved. You can choose to save your file anywhere, but this is where I saved my files. So because I've done it once, I've called it in, that's why easily the pencil took me to where the data is. Then you see how I saved my file, H August 23 Jubilee statement, so it will be easily identified. I saved it, cache book reconciliation, cache book reconciliation. Then when you call the file in, you will see Jubilee statement called in that choose file. Next thing you go to upload data. When you upload data, you have called it in. Make sure before you upload, your cache book has a correct date format to the pencil format, and make sure is the dates are in the current month you are working on, or else you will not have a good balance. So the balance it will give to you, make sure is a closing balance of that statement. If it's not correct, that means you have to check your cache book. Wherever you have done your manual reconciliation, check everything to be intact in your cache book. Then you update. After updating, you will see data update successful. Click on OK. Then now the next stage is to merge. Go to transaction margin. Once you see, then you check this, your reconciliation, check whether it's complete, correct. You check the balance as per ledger, it means balance in your cache book. Then you check balance as per statement, it means balance in your statement. It must be accurate. Now this thing, we want to remove them to make them zeros, just as it is on your manual cache book, manual reconciliation statement. Now what you will do to achieve that, we'll go to transaction margin, this place, transaction margin. You only go to manual matching, because the automatic matching is not working. To manual matching to match each of it, so you can see where you do your ticking in your manual reconciliation, your cache book and your statements, you tick. This is where you achieve that. Then look for like terms in the both statements. Choose this 150. You can see this is in minus, this is in minus, this is in plus, minus, plus, minus. Just make sure one must be plus, one must be minus. It depends on how you post it on your manual reconciliation and your cash book. Then when you finish merging, take note of this. You first of all tick the good. This good means that you have identified this good here. Means the sign means you have identified it. Give you success. You okay. Then the next thing is save. You save the record. If you save, you wait to it to bring match record saved successfully. You click on OK. You go and reload it. That's only when you know that successfully saved. Then the computer calculates and give you 0. So that means you have merged all. Nothing is remaining. There's no outstanding. Nothing. Then you close it. Then when you close it, you go to your reconciliation summary. You find out that this thing is still there. Don't be confused. It doesn't mean that your work is not correct. What you need to, you just need to go and reload so that the system will refresh. By the time you come back to it will not be there. So to reload it or to refresh it, you go to utility. You can see this button, utility. Then you go to switch account. This switch account, that is where you go to other accounts. If you want to access other account, immediately you finish your work on first account, switch account, you take it to other account. Then go back to that subvention account, which is the Jubilee Bank. Then log into the account. By then, go up, you see the August that you're working on, then submit. When you submit, it will give you that reconciliation. That's all. Can you see the balances? Now everything here has turned to 0, 0, 0, 0. You see everything is 0, 0. There's no the difference. You can see this difference 0, 0. Reconciliation is complete. You can see balance as per ledger, balance as per cash book. That's all. So to now print this out, you go to reports. This is how you print reports on a Church Master. You go to report, then you go to outstanding item report. That's where you print. Yes, that's reloaded. So this is what you get. It gives you your reconciliation. Can you see? This work was done, this reconciliation was done for RCCG, Anambra Province 1. Yes, for this particular account, this reconciliation was done for them, you can see. So every balance is complete. This is what you now print out. You go to print. That's all. After that, you have your printed copy. Then you are good to go to next account. When you're done, you cancel from this button, cancel. Then you go back to your next account to now switch to new working account. You go to utility. You see it over here, utility. You go to switch account before you move to the next account. Then to give a list of accounts. Then if it's Access Bank, maybe the bank you open you have already installed in the Pentsuite. Then you go to new working account. From there you work on the new month. That's all. Thank you so much.